Okay, we are on the second level of Sokoban. I'll just pick up this egg. Eggs will sometimes be eggs of some monster, so if you carry them around, there's a chance that it'll hatch into that monster, if that's the case, and it'll be a tame version of that. Usually it's just really bad stuff, but sometimes you'll luck out and get a dragon out of that way. Pets always eat eggs, though, so be sure to carry them around if you don't want them to be eaten. Now I want to get that wand, but the problem is it's on the hole. And I don't want to, well, just put a boulder there. That'll plug the hole and I won't be able to get at this. But if I step onto that, I'll immediately go down to the next, to the previous level. So what we do is we turn on auto pickup temporarily. And now we've got the wand. And let's test it out. Engrave. The wand unsuccessfully fights your attempt to write. That is a sign of a wand of striking. So let's name it that. Wands of Striking will just deal some damage to what the enemies that are hit with it. It's the same as the spell Force Bolt. It will also break boulders, which might be useful in Sokoban if you need to do that. Just one thing I should mention. If you break a boulder in Sokoban, that will decrease your luck by a little. Eventually that'll wear off, but not something you want to do. Oh, well, that was stupid. I just lost my chance at that ring. Oh, well. You distracted me. I was so busy talking to you that I wasn't paying attention and started doing that. Oh, crud. Not a nymph. Okay, let my pet do it. Let my pet do it. Kill it. Nymphs, if they hit you, they'll, like, steal something from you and teleport away. Which, admittedly, isn't so bad in Sokoban because they can't teleport, so they'll still be there. Still, it's best to try to take care of them as from a distance or let a pet kill it, because pets don't have things to steal. Ooh, a mirror. Just at capital M. Mirrors can be used to frighten some enemies. Just apply the mirror in the direction of the enemy and they'll be scared. I find this is especially useful for cases where later on in the game you will find some enemies that have something called a drowning attack. They're water enemies, and if they swing themselves around you, it means the next turn you're gonna die unless you unless you get out of that situation. One way is to scare them by using the mirror. So it's good to have a mirror for that. There are some other ways, but again, a mirror is a good way, so always worthwhile to have a mirror. Plus, who knows, you might want to make an enemy scared some other way. I think you can use them to petrify Medusa. Yeah, Medusa's in this game. Yeah, whatever, I won't bother killing that. Pet can do it. I mean your Sokoban, pushing your boulders. Ah, an ant! Oh, it's just a giant ant. Giant ants can be a wee bit dangerous, but at least they're not soldier ants. Oh, soldier ants, how I hate thee. How everyone hates thee! Soldier ants are basically... Here's the problem. They can appear relatively early, they have a pretty high speed, they're poisonous, and they often travel in packs. That's why they're one of the most common forms of death in the early game. But first, let's move these around. Sometimes, again, there are things in underneath the boulders. Okay. Oh, let's pick that up. It looks like it's just a homunculus in there. Homunculuses can put you to sleep, though, which isn't so good, but they're not going to be so dangerous later on, when they won't be hitting you as much because of my low armor class. Now what was the ring we picked up? Okay, let's see if the pet steps on it. Okay. Remove R, put an X. Okay. So don't know what it is. Incidentally, you might remember how I mentioned that breaking a boulder will decrease your luck. Yeah, using stone to flesh on boulders in Sokoban will do the same. I guess because it's kind of considered cheating. Oh, using scrolls of earth which produce boulders also it has that effect. Ooh, a tin. Let's eat it. Jaguars. Yeah. Oh, rotten another rotten, for the love of. Stay in one place. Wait for it to subside. Okay. Okay. As usual, let's engrave and test it out. Nothing. Let's try it again. Nope. In cases like wands of polymorph, that you can identify them via engraving, but only if you try to engrave something over another engraving. So we don't know what that is. So yeah, at the moment we don't know. Some you can't identify via doing that, and whoops, now that boulder is stuck. But that's okay, we didn't need that boulder anyway. Darn boulder. Kill werejackal. Scroll. Okay. Oh wait, let's see. Okay. I know we can fix this even if we did move that there incorrectly. Just go like this. There we go. Now let's test these out. Anything underneath here? Nope. A soldier ant. Oh crap. Whoops, I apologize for my language. Okay. Okay, thank goodness for my low armor class. That's preventing them from hitting me. Holy moly, that's a lot of soldier ants. Okay, this is what a choke point. I've set it up so only one can attack me at once. There we go. Well, that's how we managed to take on a bunch of soldier ants. Yeah, they didn't seem that bad, but that again is because of my low armor class. And high level, and good health, and yeah. Let's eat this tin. Spinach, yes! Eating spinach increases your strength, which again you haven't been noticing because of my gauntlets of dexterity, but here, I'll take it off and show you. That, actually, you didn't see it increase, but you would have seen it increase if I hadn't been wearing that. That's a really useful tin if you see spinach. It makes you feel like Popeye, so it increases your strength. Come on, I've been using the... finally, the pet's there. Ah, this one. We have reached the end of Sokoban. And this is the one with the Amulet of Reflection. Excellent! It can possibly be one with an Amulet of Reflection or a Bag of Holding. We've already got a Bag of Holding, so we lucked out here. Okay. This one's a bit tricky, but we can do it. Oh, I didn't want to move it that way. I was trying to move this way and then move out that way, but I wasn't expecting a monster, so I just kind of went roop, roop. Habitually, okay. Oh, for the love of a mimic. See you next time when we try to figure out how to deal with this.